Good morning, beloveds. It's hot out there. Please drink plenty of water and take regular breaks and cool off. All right, we are in a new month. It is August. It is August 1st. Our title is The Prayer of Faith. Our author is Hannah Moore Kohaus. This was published in We Wisdom in 1898. And it is from Unity. So, the prayer of faith. God is my help in every need. God does my every hunger feed. God walks beside me, guides my way through every moment of the day. I now am wise. I now am true, patient, kind, and loving too. All things I am, can do, and be through Christ, the truth that is in me. God is my health. I can't be sick. God is my strength, unfailing, quick. God is my all. I know no fear, since God and love and truth are here. Well, that was short and sweet. When I first opened it, I was like, it looks like a poem. Reads like a poem. And honestly, a whole lot of poetry, that is exactly that, is prayer. And what I love about this little piece right here is, one, they're great little affirmations that you can pull out of there. Two, it also would make a great body of a treatment. So you start with, the steps, and then add in the treatment, and use this as the body of the treatment. And honestly, there's nothing in there that there are no words in there that didn't resonate. Because it's made like a poem. It's very lyrical. It flows very nicely. This is one of those days where I don't have a whole lot to say because the reading said it all. There's nothing, She states here, this is the truth. This is the truth of me. And it starts with, God is my help in every need. There is no need that you have that God cannot meet. Now, when I say that, what it does mean is that when you have a need, then what God is going to meet it through you, which means you've got to get up and, move your feet. You can't sit around and wait for God to bring it to you. You got to get up and try, and you've got to be open to the divine guidance. So, there's that. But that first statement is very hopeful. God is my help in every need. God does my every hunger feed. And that's one of the things that within the last couple of days, there was one about God meeting every, go to God first. Go to God first. No matter what the situation is, always go to God first. Well, that sometimes what we are hungry for, there's nothing in the mortal realm that can satisfy that. So we go to God and feed that spiritual need, and it will go that way. And then that next line, God walks beside me and guides my way. That's what I'm talking about. If God is going to meet your every need, you gotta listen to the guidance, and through every moment of the day. There is never a time when God won't be there. You may not feel God, but God is always there. And so that's where it's important to take that moment, take that deep breath, ground and center yourself, and feel the source of your own being. Too often we get ourselves into situations and look around and go, where is God? Well, you know what? God is within you. God is within you. God is always there. That's why I say, if you walk into a situation and you're looking around and going, where's the good in the situation? You brought it with you. It's within you. And that's super important. So that is a beautiful little poem. I don't want to talk too much about it because I think it's fantastic the way it is. I commend it to you. Read it over and over again. And it's one of those things. It's over 100 years old and still as beautiful as the day that it was written. So please check out Hannah Moore Kohaus. So, all right. I'm just going to let that one go and not talk too much about it. But the mission today, well, you know what? That's just it. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to do the prayer of faith. To do the prayer of faith. And use these words if they strike you, or if they don't, then use other words. To do that prayer of faith, to recognize that God is all there is God is always there. God will always meet your needs if you are willing. And how do you show that you're willing? By asking for what you need. So, and then accepting the guidance. So, pray the prayer of faith. And that is not just words. It is also action. It is how you live your life. It is how you live your life. So pray the prayer of faith. Pray the prayer of faith in your life. Live your life as the prayer of faith. And then ask me what I mean by that. All right. And part of doing that is the next thing, which I'm about to say, which is to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. I am talking about the spiritual practice of self-care, right? I also call it a spiritual principle of self-care. What you do for yourself, you do for the world. When you take care of yourself and you move through the world more peacefully, that's better for the world. Just all in all, it's better for the world. So I encourage you to do that, to take care of yourself that way. And it's as simple as taking a deep breath before you speak. Sometimes the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do for the world is to be aware of the words that are about to come flying out of your mouth. So, take that deep breath. Think for a moment, pray that prayer of faith. Are these the most loving, kind, and compassionate words that I can use for the person in front of me, for myself? I mean, you'll never speak to anybody more than you speak to yourself. Why not practice love, kindness, and compassion on yourself? It looks like taking a walk. It looks like taking a nap. It looks like taking a break. It looks like saying yes to something that pushes you a little out of your comfort zone, or a lot. It looks like saying no to things that drain you. We don't always have to say yes. There is a divine yes, but there is also a divine no. It looks like eating dessert first. It looks like, celebrating your life, that your life is a special occasion all the time. It looks like burning the good candles and writing in the good notebooks and wearing the nice clothes and all of that. All of that is included. So take care of yourself. I encourage you to create a well-worn path to the source of your own being, which is the source of infinite love, infinite kindness, infinite compassion. You deserve your own love, kindness, and compassion. And when you practice regularly, you create a bank. And as I said, a strong connection to the infinite source. Therefore, when you meet people who need a little extra, you've got plenty to share. So you are your own best test subject. But more importantly, while you're working on creating that habit, remember, you deserve your own love, your own kindness, your own compassion. So, all right. I woke up with a little bit of a sinus headache, and now I can hear it down in my nose. So it's draining, but all right. So if my voice gets a little weird in a minute, that's why. So, and I say eat dessert first, and I mean that. But I also want you to remember that joy is a quality of God. Therefore, joy is a quality of you. As Hannah said in there, you are the Christ is within you. God is within you. You can't be sick because God is your health. Turn back to that. Well, joy is part of that. So no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what is going on in your life, you deserve joy. So please make room for that. When I say eat dessert first, that's what I'm talking about. Make room for joy in your life, whatever it looks like for you. I had a dear friend who regularly bought fresh flowers for herself. She just loved having fresh flowers around. And she loved all kinds of flowers. And so those are little things that you can do. Fresh flowers for yourself. All right. So practice on yourself. Okay? I make no bones about self-care. I am of the belief that you should take care of yourself, especially from the airport or airplane standpoint. The oxygen mask drops. Put yours on first, then help your neighbor. Take care of yourself first, then you can help your neighbor. Okay? So, you will be more effective helping your neighbor if you are well taken care of. Okay? All right. The rest of the suggestions are easy and usual. Do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like. It's been really bloody hot, so my husband and I have been biking. I miss the music. It's not safe to bike with headphones in. But it's too hot. It's too hot. I gotta take care of myself. Drink plenty of water. The other advantage of being the bike is we put a water bottle on the holder on the bike, so we can take a couple of water breaks. Hydrate. Your brain and body work better when it is well hydrated, and your skin will look better when you're well hydrated. Trust me. One of the simplest things you can do for skincare is hydrate. I do encourage you to get early in your day bright light. We've got a cloud cover today, so I'm leaning into the artificial light, but that bright light early in your day, 5 or 10 minutes, helps to reset a natural hormone balance, and so you'll have more energy during the day and you'll sleep better at night. Early in your day bright light. I'm talking 5 to 10 minutes. That's all it takes. All right. And then, as always, I'm going to give you my Ernest Holmes quote. Open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around you all the time. Because heaven is a mindset. It is a state of mind. It is a state of consciousness. Once you learn that and how to create that, heaven ceases to be a place you have to get to and can become any place you are. All right? So keep that in mind. Absolutely keep that in mind. Once you learn to create it for yourself, it's straight up a superpower, because then you become an island of peace. And when you meet people who are in a storm, then you can draw them into your calm rather than being drawn into their peace, you could draw them into your peace rather than being pulled into their storm. So if we want to create a world that works for everybody, we start with ourselves. That's why I said, pray the prayer of faith. It's not just words. It is how you live. It is absolutely how you live. And self-care is part of it. Knowing who you are is part of it. Regularly checking in with the source of your being is part of it. Doing what sets your soul on fire is part of it. When I say open the windows of your soul, what is it that sets your soul on fire? For me, music, that if you want me to open the windows of my soul, music will do it every time, because I just look at the world differently when the music is good. All right. Okay. So, and you can always take Emma's advice. I mean, absolutely. It's like the simplest piece of advice. Look for the good and praise it. Emma Curtis Hopkins, look for the good and praise it. Gratitude will get you everywhere. Absolutely. All right, beloveds. I keep trying to take that deep breath. My sinuses keep going. Yeah, no. All right. Okay. So, I guess I'm at the social media part. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I commend them to you. I've actually done a really good job at keeping my YouTube channel fairly update. Fingers crossed that I can keep this up. And it always gets weird when I get into the fall. So I'm trying. So I commend that to you. I know we've got a pretty amazing soul session coming up. So of all of the playlists of the Creative Life Creative Life's Spiritual Center YouTube channel, the Soul Session playlist, that's probably the most fun. Because we've got all kinds of different speakers talking about all kinds of different topics. I commend that one to you. Mine, I got, books on there, including this thing called You, that's on both channels. So, check out the social media. There's good stuff on there. We try and put light, bright, uplifting, helpful, and fun. All right. I'm going to move forward. I guess I'm at, if you want to know what's going on with the center, email info@creativelife.org. That'll get you on the constant contact. That will get you everywhere. The information, the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you either right to the information or to the person that can help you get it. So, all right. Because Reverend Jesse's about to teach a class through Home Office. And in that case, you got to click that link because it's through Home Office, not through us. So, all right. Now I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a faith-filled day, a heavenly day, a drink plenty of water day, a kind day, a compassionate day, a loving day, a consistent day, a consciousness day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved child of God. You are a brilliant light. You are a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling, in whom God is well pleased and well represented. That is the truth of your being. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know the truth of your being. All right? Know who you are. Not who religion and society and culture, not even who your parents have told you are. Go find out who God knows you to be. It's pretty amazing. All right. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.